Afternoon folks, I'm out with Benji. It's spinning around, there we go. There he is, look. Okay. We're in the Crostan. Here in Madeley, Telford. Haven't walked up through here for a while. This is another one of Madeley's pit mounds. And it was, excuse me, and it's one of the pit mounds in the local area that was planted with trees in the late 1920s, early 1930s. To the left hand side of us you've got Benful view houses through the trees there, and Wrekin view houses there. Come on, good lad. Come on. Back in a minute, folks. There's another dog ahead. Right, we're back, folks. Come on, Bench. Right, if you go up this way here, to the right, I'll show you. Right, just here, there used to be a big wooden lookout platform here, where all these brambles are. And you could look out right over the Iron Bridge Gorge. That's when I was a youngster, as a teenager. But of course it didn't last long. Vandals set it on fire. And it'd be no good now anyway, because look at the size of some of these trees. Oh yeah. Come on, this way. Come on, this way. Think he wanted to go down the bank the other way. As you can see, some of the houses across here over the years have claimed a bit more land or bought some more of the land. if you carry on down in front of us, you can go towards Coalport and Ironbridge, but you can also come round in a loop and take you back to where I started at Benful View. And you can also go up on to Ironbridge Bank that way, or Madeley Road as some people call it. I always get corrected when I say Ironbridge Bank, but to me it's Ironbridge Bank when you're going downhill. So anyway, never mind that. Right, I'm going to go up through there. Right, we're back again, folks. I've come up through what do you call it, as I said, Lloyds meadow, but we're now walking across Lloyds Coppice ridge path, and Lloyds Coppice is there in front of us, and also there's a big drop along here which is known as the Red Cliffs. Not very steep there, but there's one or two places across here where it's quite steep. The only problem with this path is it gets very slippy and muddy in the autumn and winter, but as you can see at the moment it's nice and dry. I haven't walked this way for a while either. And all these trees here were planted when they started, or just before they started building the houses which are through the trees there, which is Lee's Farm Estate, to stop the land slipping. As you can see, it's quite steep here, but this isn't the steepest part. If you didn't know already, but when I was a kid, from 1969, when I was 4 years old, to 1976, we lived at Lee's Farm, which was over that direction through the trees. And we were the last ones to actually live in the farm, in the farmhouse, that is. So I I moved back in, like I say, 76, and I started senior school in 77, so I was still only young when we moved from there. But the field, which would have been behind the trees there, I remember a glider coming down there, and the name of the glider, the name of the person flying the glider was Colonel Moss. I remember that as if it was yesterday. It was exciting to see. We haven't had a walk through the Coppice for ages. We'll have to, or I should say I'll have to, get my backside into gear again and start doing some longer walks with Benji. But saying that, when you're out dog walking all the time, you ain't got the time. And if anyone is interested in a dog walker, you can contact me through my website, Williams Dog Walking, Telford.uk, or look for me on Facebook, Williams Dog Walking Telford, on Facebook, or you can just leave me a message wherever you see my videos posted. And if you're walking across here, or if you're intending on bringing a wheelchair across here, you'd have to make sure it's an all-terrain one, because as you can see, it's very uneven. Come on, Benji. Alright then, folks. I think I'm going to end this one here. Hang on. See, that view looks out across to Jackfield and Ironbridge, and Broseley, sorry. I'll keep going for another couple of minutes and see, if you follow this path all the way straight ahead, say straight ahead, sorry, to the right, you can go down that pathway down into the Lloyds Coppice, but we're gonna go here and finish off walking this way. This way, Benji. You know, all these places I have videoed before, but not for a while, so just looked over there, thought it was someone bending down, but it's a blooming rubbish bin. Alright then, this wooded path comes to an end just here. Come on, Benji. See, there's the bin I could see from further up there. Alright then, folks. Maybe you'll ever look that way, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.